Hello, and welcome back to Foos Entertainment for my review of Curse of Chucky from 2013, which is the final film in this box set. And since it is the final film in this box set, I can finally put it back on its shelf. Alright. Curse of Chucky. Hated by a lot of people. I like this one. I'll be honest. First time I watched it, I liked it. This is what they could have done, quite literally, with this movie. They could have said that this. They could have said this when it comes to Curse of Chucky. They don't, because every fucking movie does tie into this at some point and another. But they could have done this. They could have said that Child's Play 2, 3, Bride Chucky, and See Chucky don't exist. This is a sequel only to Child's Play. Because the story, the plot, the motivation of Chucky, everything ties into the events of the first movie more than any of the other films. Although that technically is a sequel to all the other films. What I like about it is that this film knows what it is. It went back to the thriller and horror origins and elements of the original first Child's Play film. And I think that's part of the reason why I like this movie so much, is that it does that. I just like the movie a lot because it's just really brilliant looking movie. I have to say that quality wise, when I actually was thinking about this movie, doing this, of course, franchise reviews of all these films, I always kind of always thought that, you know, this film was bad. Then I watched it, and I gotta say, my opinion has changed about Curse of Chucky in terms of quality. More on that in a little while. Let's talk about the plot of the movie. Take place again in real time in 2013. Curse of Chucky, basically, is just a chamber piece movie having to do with a disabled, middle-aged woman. She was being held by her mom in this big family house. And basically, mom gets a package. And obviously is the Chucky doll in the package. Chucky doll, obviously, off-screen, kills the mom. Makes it look like a suicide. And then, of course, the sister and the sister's husband and daughter and a priest come over to discuss the final arrangements and the will and all that stuff. And basically, that's what Chucky wanted. First he sets out to where the priest dies by putting rat poison into one of the food dishes. Then of course, kills the nanny. And these films have to be so politically correct all the fucking time. The nanny and the wife have a little sexual lesbian affair behind the husband's back. Weird. And of course, Chucky's, of course, taking a liking to the daughter. Although his motivation really is to kill all of them because he has a reason to do it. And we'll get to that. Of course, kills the mom. Tries to pin everything on our main character. She was the disabled middle-aged woman who, his daughter of the deceased. Tries to pin everything on her throughout this entire movie. And every single time that she tries to convince somebody that she's not behind it, Chucky kills that somebody. Of course, takes out the husband of the sister, obviously. Then we figure out why he's doing all this. Apparently, he was being pursued by the detective in the first movie because he actually was having an affair with the mom, the old mom, the mom of the two daughters. The one is in the wheelchair and disabled, and the one that came to her aid. Supposedly, he's the father of the children, or at least of the disabled one. And we find out that that one's disabled because when this woman betrayed him, he stabbed her, and that's what caused her to have heart problems and not have the ability to walk. And of course, he was pursued by a detective, and of course, we see what happened with that. Chased into this toy store, fatally shot, transferred his soul into a doll, blah, 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 yeah. Now it all starts to make a lot of sense. And so his motivation is he wants to kill everybody in this family because he feels betrayed by them. He started with one that was mainly responsible, which is, of course, the old woman. Excuse me. He jumped the fence again. He must want my attention or something. Just give me a second. I think it's kind of cute that he keeps doing that, though. Let's hope he doesn't do it again. I'm going to get through this one. Almost done here. And so that's the motivation. Obviously, everything gets pinned on the disabled daughter. They think that she's a mass murderer and killed her entire family. And so she gets incarcerated. Then of course, during the credits of the movie, we see that Tiffany is a part of this movie, obviously, and she ships the doll first to the childish, little kid who is, of course, main character's niece and, of course, the sister's daughter. Took everything a liking to. We don't see it actually happen, but he does transfer his soul into that girl. And he gets shipped to Andy Barclay's house, and Andy has a little surprise for him because he kind of saw it coming. And he's like, play with this, and shoots his head off with a shotgun. So that's kind of how it ends. And it does set up the final official Child's Play movie. This part of the franchise up, which is, of course, the next movie, which I do not like that much, which is, of course, called it Chucky. Quality of the film. This one was shot in 178 by 1 wide frame. So this was a direct-to-video movie. It wasn't a theatrical film, which is why it's like that. And it definitely does show. But what I find interesting is this film actually feels like it would have been okay if you put it on the big screen. Now, can I say the same thing about Cult of Chucky? No. I can't. But I can say that Curse of Chucky feels like a theatrical film. And its picture quality and stuff like that. I say that the picture is pretty top-notch, if you ask me, for what it is. I actually am very, very impressed with the picture. Correct balances of temperatures, all that stuff. It's very, very good. Audio. Again, very good in this movie. This movie is a 2013 film, so it makes a lot of sense that it would be. Mainly due to the fact that, the standard is now 1080x24p, full high definition with these movies. So, it does definitely show. The sound is not insanely flat, like it is in previous installments. So, I definitely like that too. Well, that's going to about wrap it up for this one. I know a little bit shorter, but that's fine with me. I have to get going to work. But that's my views and opinions on 2013's Curse of Chucky. A little, I guess, trivia thing is that the main character of the movie is played by Brad Dourif's actual daughter. He's the actor who voices the character of Chucky in all these films. Set the course for the remake, which I'll be getting to as well. And I'll about do it for Fuse Entertainment today. We'll have to get stuff from this SD card and the stuff from this current one inside the camera onto the computer, so I can go ahead and get the files out to the cards, so I could have to use one card instead of two. But that's fine. I'll be doing that after I get home from work, of course, tonight. And this time I actually will upload stuff. Although the night is actually a first time watch for me. Now I am on the 4th theatrical showing of the Conjuring universe, but that is what's coming after I'm done with these Child's Play films, which I wrap up tomorrow. So expect the theatrical reviews for The Nun, Annabelle Creation, Annabelle, and of course Nights, which is Annabelle Comes Home. Expect those very quickly after the Child's Play films. Because I have been recording an MP4, and MP4 is a much faster delivery system. You can get a video uploaded onto YouTube within 40 to 60 minutes. So it makes it a hell of a lot quicker. So I'll see you guys next time for my review of 2017's Cult of Chucky. In 2019's reimagining of Child's Play. Until then, I hope you guys have a good day.